Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Casper the Boy Diviner, and thank you so much for still watching me if you come to this video. I know it's been a while, I know I've been gone. Life is life. I've been going through a lot. I do want to do a video soon to talk about what I've done, what I've explored. At the same time, it's mostly mundane things, looking for a new job, working as hard as I can in my career. I feel like I'm at a stage where I have a limited runway to really push myself, but yeah, I don't want to continue on. That should be in that video. I wanted to talk about this deck today because it is one of my new favorites. It's the Tarocchi by Mr. Friborg. This is the vintage edition. Honestly, I prefer the one that is not vintage, but this was on sale, so I got it along with the expansion pack, which I clearly have not used. So I haven't thought about whether I want to use this expansion pack, how it will work together. But I it was on sale. I just wanted to get it so we can walk through all of this today, and you can have a look at this deck. I really like this deck because it has that old school feeling. At the same time, it is great card stock. Number two, I love the coloring here. I think Mr. Friborg has a great coloring sense. All these colors are fresh, they are pastel. And that kind of coloration in a vintage deck is really interesting to me. I really like the clubs, the wand suit here, because it's really, really nice. So let's go through this together. The Fool, Il Matto. Very nice. I like the dog. His head is almost like broken. Il Bagato. I'm not going to say this. I'm just going to say the name that I know. This is the Magician with all his tools. So this is pretty traditional, not the RWS kind of depiction, which is great because this is the Tarocchi. This is the old school kind of Tarocchi. Just FYI for anyone watching this, of course, Tarocchi would mean that the minors are all actually pip style in a way. Okay, La Papessa, the High Priestess, very nice. I love that all the mages have skull faces. The Empress. So traditional imagery with skull faces and a beautiful coloration. I think this deck really works for that kind of old school yet new school kind of feeling. That kind of how do you put this? I'm just trying to think of the term where something doesn't look right but is right. Like out of time, contemporary. I know there's a word. I just can't recall it anyway. Very nice. The Lovers, very interesting with that crown. So this is not the traditional kind of lovers that I remember. The traditional kind of Tarocchi one has two women and one guy. So this is quite interesting with the Cupid actually aiming not at his heart but at his head through that crown. The Chariot, Justice. So Justice is 8 in this deck. The Hermit, Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Force or Strength, the Hanged Man, Death. Very nice. So in some decks, Death is not numbered, but here he is. Temperance, the Devil. So all this discoloration here are the vintage kind of additions to this deck. The non-vintage edition doesn't have all this. Tower, then the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Very nice. The World. Okay. So I think this is like the only angel that doesn't have a, not angel, sorry, the only human figure that doesn't have a skull face. That's very interesting. And then we'll move on to the minors. Wands, Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. So I love that RWS callback. So this is why I would say this deck is a bit here and there, which is really interesting to use. It has the traditional Two of Wands, like the Tarocchi does, but then it has this glow, which references the RWS. So you'll see that more and more through this deck, including like the Three of Swords, for example, with the heart, Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, I love the wands too. All the wands are different and they always look fresh and interesting. So it's not like you know, using the same kind of wand, copied and pasted and changed. They all have their own decorations. So you see 8 of wands. This is very RWS how it's placed. 9 of wands. And then 10 of wands. Very nice. The page of wands, again with the skull faces, you can see that. The knight of wands, or batons, queen of wands, and then the king of wands. So honestly, in person, I would say that some of the cards are a bit dark. Okay, on camera I think it adjusts so it looks a little better, but overall it's still okay. It's just a bit dark, or you know, that's how I feel. Ace of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords with the heart that I talked about, the 4 of Swords. Again, with like the wands, the swords are also different, which I really like. The 5 of Swords. I would love to actually look at this, but I did not. So meaning I don't know what it means. Yeah, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. So basically, with the old school feel, the vintage would help with that, making it look like a very used deck. At the same time, yeah, sometimes it obscures things that I wish I could see, but that's fine. I love that it's a centaur, right? I think all the knights here are centaurs. Don't be upset if I'm wrong, but that's my impression of the deck. I had to reorder it in order to show you guys. So before that, it was all messed up, and I guess I don't really see all the cards all the time. Okay, the 2 of Cups, and this has the RWS callback. This top with the Cadeas, is that right? 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups. So this also calls back to the RWS, right? With this one being above the others, like the hand with the cup, the 5 of Cups. Again with the RWS callback, right? With some of the cups downturned, the 6 of Cups. Similarly with the flowers in the cups, 7 of Cups, like the choices in RWS with all the things in the cups. 8 of Cups with the moon. So this is in the mountains. This is also a callback. I think the cups have a lot of callbacks. The 9 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. So no rainbow, but a beautiful you know, beautiful roses. Here, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So a bit centaur-y, but not really. So it's kind of interesting what animal this would be, what kind of mythical creature they are. The King of Cups. I love a skull with a big bushy beard. Super interesting. The Ace of Coins, 2 of Coins, the 3 of Coins. So for the coins, I don't really see much relation to the RWS, and that's fine. Oh yes, I really love the Arabic numbers. I know people might not like it because it's a bit like not contemporary. I don't know what that term is, but I mean, to me it looks right, and I like having the Arabic numbers. It helps me, you know, see the card and immediately know what it is. 8 of Coins, the 9 of Coins. So yeah, I don't really see much RWS in the final one, but the 10 of Coins. So that's interesting. The Page of Coins, the Knight of Coins again. Some other creature. This looks like a lion's body. The Queen of Coins, and then also the King of Coins. Then let's go through the expansion pack. Honestly, I have not looked at it yet, so I might have taken it out to quickly go through, but I have not used them at all. So if you have any ideas about how to use these expansion packs, let me know. It is a bit counterintuitive because there are correspondences from these cards to this deck, right? So like Terra, which is probably Earth, is similar to the Ace of Coins, I would say. Same for Aqua, the Ace of Cups, right? Arya. And Fuoco, which is the fire, right? So Ace of Wands. That's how I see that. Esperanza. I think this is a attribute, right? So there is the attributes that are in the traditional decks. But I won't know how to read these virtues. So I guess this is prudence. I'm not sure what Fide is. So again, with the downsides of the expansion pack, I don't know what they are, and I don't think it comes with a guidebook for the expansion. We do have the guidebook for the Tarocchi. And yes, it seems like they do have the oracle card meanings. So that is helpful, right? Prudence, yeah, I think I might have shuffled it or something because it seems a bit out of order. La Speranza is hope. So, yep, Carita, charity. I don't think I'll go through this. I think it's better to just look at the depictions. Of course, the art is beautiful. I love the art. I love the skull faces. I love the drapery. Gwenduka. So when I see this, I think about the Emperor. And then again, you see, this is also another Emperor. So it seems like there is a few Emperors here. This might be Time, Father Time. Because Padre is father, right? Tempo is time. This is Aries. So now we're going to the actual zodiac. But you will know that Aries actually corresponds with a major arcana. I would think it's the Emperor, but I'm not super sure. Taurus, Gemini, which would be lovers, right? I'm not super good at my astrological correspondences, but I'm just letting you know this does correspond to the tarot, and that's why I feel like this would be like more repeated cards. Cancer should be the moon, I think, and then Leo should be strength. This is Virgo. Virgo should be, I think it's Hermit. Anyway, I'm not super sure, but basically Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So let me know what you think. Let me know how I can use these oracle cards. Should I use them together? Should I use them separately? Or would these be more like placement cards, right? Like I don't know. For a specific spread, maybe like in the place in terms of your passions, how's your life? In terms of your emotions, how's your life? Then I'll deal cards. I don't know. You guys are smarter than me. You guys might read cards much more than me. So give me some ideas. Give me some thoughts about how to use this expansion pack. I probably will never shuffle it in. And but I do hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. The packs are the same, so you can just put them in. But you know, hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I really like this deck. Oh yes, how it shuffles. Shuffles well. I like the cardstock. It's a bit thick, a bit sturdy, but that's fine. That's normal. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope you support me. And I really appreciate you sticking around. Okay? Take care everyone. Bye.